Hey Capricorns, how you doing? I hope y'all doing good. Okay, so this week's reading is going to be about what do you need to release to reach your goals, okay? I will not be using the traditional Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to be using the Doc system, deck inspired by that. I hope that you're able to get a message from this. I hope y'all good again. You better be. I'm up at 3:41 a.m. trying to get this done for y'all. My caps, love you, love you, love you. Let me get another shuffle in, okay? Oops, that's your first card out then. For overall energy, Chariot in reverse. Something coming to a halt. Or for a movement. Not willing to go the distance for what you want. It could mean so many things. We will find out what it means for you, Cap. I got you. Don't worry, boo. What you need to release. We have work. This is the Three of Pentacles. But in this deck, it is referred to as work. That could mean anything. It could mean you need to put in the work. It could mean you're going to see the labors of your work and maybe you don't need to do nothing but continue to work. We will find out. Let me see. I want to know. Because of this Chariot in reverse, for a movement, doesn't seem like what you're doing right now. Six of Wands, victory. Ooh. Four of Cups, which in this deck is luxury. Then you have the Five of Swords, which is defeat in reverse. And then you have the High Priestess. Some major. Bottom of the deck, you have Ace of Swords. The lack of forward movement comes from not having clarity about the situation or which way you want to go. What it seems like is that you're in something or something you're trying to do, you need support to do it. You think you do. That's what's holding you back. You feel like you can't build this without support and help in other people. Release that you won't have victory without others. You will still be victorious. You will actually be more victorious without other people because these people in your circle or whatever it was that you were dealing with, they are holding you back from your goals. And the reason I say holding you back, Cap, is because these are good time friends. These are the ones that when you do get a little bit of success, they want to sit around and they want to just bask in that until it's all gone and then stressing out, then, oh, let me go get the work done again. You can't build with people that want to do nothing but have a good time and chill, taking breaks all the time, wanting to be in the lap of luxury. But don't that lap of luxury look lazy? One person sitting on their phone, they ain't even got dressed. It's like probably the middle of the afternoon. You don't know. You don't know what they doing. All you know is they ain't doing nothing. Nothing that's productive towards what you want to do, Cap. But these are maybe the people around you that are saying, hey, I trust in your idea. I trust in what you're doing. This could be your coworkers. Could be your friends holding you back from your goals. Because your friends want to party. Or they want, like, just having a good time and basking in that luxury of nothingness. Not you, Cap. Because you feeling like you feel defeated because of those in your corner, those in your circle. You feel like it's kind of one of those situations where, okay, I love my friends, I love my people, I love my coworkers, but mentally this is not stimulating for me. I feel like if I don't go towards what my goals are and I continue to stay around people who are perfectly fine with the status quo, I'm worried that I'm going to feel defeated. So it feels like to me, Cap, somewhere in here, you actually looking at your circle. You looking at those you work with. You looking at those that you do things with, people that you feel passionate about, people that you thought had drive, but actually they get a little bit of success and they want to eat that up and not do it. They want to play harder than they work. And that's not balancing with you because when you play harder than you work, you suffer. But it looks like they winning, but Cap, they not winning. So that's why you got to release thinking that I want to be here and I want to be able to chill and I want to be able to have the success, have that luxury where I can sit back. But right now, I don't have examples of that in my friends group or at my work. Everybody at my job want me to pull the weight. Ain't no collaboration, not the kind you need, and it feels defeating. It's like I said, you decide, Cap, which side you fall on. Tap into your intuition. What you need to release is just trying to rely on your logic. Trust that little voice in your head to tell you when things are not right, when forward movement is required, because like I said, you got the Chariot in reverse for your overall energy. Something took a halt, and it took a halt due to those around you and their influence. And this doesn't mean that you're the type that people can influence. What it means is these could have been, if it wasn't people at your job, it's somebody that maybe you dealt with for years. You grew one way and they refused to, and you got to let it go, because you can't sit around and drink and party and chill. Your life done changed now. It's like somebody done grew out of some people. People they used to collab with, people they used to feel like victorious with. They used to feel like these are my friends, these are my buddies. These people are gonna be around me forever. These are the people that actually made me feel good. Now I see that that ain't enough for me. Feeling good and being happy, chilling, that ain't enough. That sitting around mentality. And you grew out of that. It's like a young person mentality. Whatever happened to you, Cap, things got shifted. And now you don't want to do that no more. You don't want to party, you don't want to chill. You want victory in your life. No more defeats. No more things happening that throw you off track. And you know the right way to go. Maybe some self-care is involved here too. Maybe releasing the idea that you don't need to take care of you before you take care of other people. You have to take care of you first. You can't take care of anybody else, Cap. I don't know if y'all have ever flown on a plane, my beautiful Capricorns. But the stewardess says this little spiel. And in her spiel, she says, during an emergency, place your children in the aisle and put your mask on first. Now, if you're a Cap that has children, that may sound crazy to you, because our children are our hearts walking outside of our bodies. Why would I protect myself before I protect them, right? But guess what? How can you protect others if you're not strong? They're asking you on a plane to take what some people like to refer to as their most valuable possession. I don't care what you call your children, that's your business. But some people do. They're asking you to sit down on the floor and look out for you first. Sometimes selfishness is required, because without a little bit of selfishness, y'all, I'm sorry, it's Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow. Thursday it comes. It's gonna get real wonky then. I don't even wanna know what I'm gonna be saying. So if my words don't come out right, blame my mouth. Just listen, just go with it, Cap. Just go with this, okay? Dang. The point, even though I couldn't get that word out, is that you gotta save you. Tap into your intuition and realize it's time to move on from this. Can't get no better. You're in a situation that's nobody wins in if you stay. Because you can't encourage people who don't have the same mindset as you. Maybe you know how they think, but you just don't agree with it anymore. And that's okay. Doesn't mean you're disloyal. Doesn't mean you're anything. It's just something you gotta do. It's called growth. Change is inevitable, and it's so good for all of us. You gotta evolve, Cap. Don't be scared to leave behind those that you went through some serious things in life with. People, places, and things. They gotta go. If you release these things, potential outcome. First of all, this Chariot in reverse, you'll be able to make forward movement in your life. Whatever was put on hold, you may be able to start again. Okay. All right, Cap. So for potential future outcome, if these things are released, because remember, you have free will. You have to exercise your free will, okay? Your energy for potential outcome is the Queen of Swords. In this deck, she is referred to as the painter. Like I said, this is sort of like the Rider-Waite, but it has major differences that are important. The Queen of Swords in this deck, she still is about the truth. But the difference here is that her truth comes from what other people judge her artwork as. And what I mean by that is what she puts out into the world. She doesn't really care about the monetary gain from it. She may not be looking at it intellectually like she should, but her heart is in it and the passion is there. She just wants to do a good job and wants people to appreciate what she does. She understands that what she chooses to do and how she chooses to move forward may not be something that most people agree with, just like art and beauty, subjective. Everybody has their opinions about things and everybody has their likes. Whatever it is you want to go towards, Capricorn, you should do it because you're already embodying that queen spirit. Queen could be a man or a woman. I'm talking about the card spirit, okay? You already embody a painter. You're someone that's okay with working behind the scenes because you already know you're appreciated. It gets back to you. The appreciation. Tower moment. You'll recover from whatever that was. Something happened that got you off track, majorly off track. And it may have involved some of the company you were keeping. Or maybe it just involved something that needed to happen in life and needed to come down. And you needed a reset. Those situations, that thing or whatever it was, that's over and it's done. If you don't keep repeating these cycles. Step into your Queen of Pentacles status. In this deck, she's called the matriarch. Being able to be fulfilled, like I just said, by that person on the plane. Before I even pulled these cards, being able to take care of those under your watch. To be looked up to. Abundant. And this card literally represents you. This card represents Capricorn. These are the two horns. The stability is the green. And the children and the people in the background represent being surrounded by people that appreciate you. Knowing you have a legacy if you move forward. Moving forward will also put you in a position to be the costume designer. This is using your imagination for bigger and better things. Where you're actually doing something in your life where it feels like play, but it's actually work. Finding that balance. But not really caring about monetary gain. That's another issue here. Monetary gain. If you step into what you love, that's going to come regardless. You see how she's in a basement kind of working. It's dark in there. But she's happy. She's posing as if she's wearing that costume. She makes things that she wants to be a part of. The spotlight can be on her. She just has to step out of this world of imagination. Use your imagination. Design the costume you want to put on for the world. And what I mean by that is we're not putting on a mask here. We're actually showing people who we really are. The thing that you've been trying to hide in these connections or whatever this past situation was. Stop worrying about being able to dominate things. Dominion. Being able to make the best decisions in the world. To make sure I don't make mistakes. No failure. You won't worry about dominating anymore. Because the past people or the past situations, the past jobs and all of that stuff, the past goals that didn't work out, and this current goal that you know you need to go towards, which I don't know what it is. This goal seems like more of a growing up phase for some Capricorns, and you grow up throughout your life, so this don't mean you got to be a kid. It just seems like it's time for you to release past connections that were more fun than they were, and then they had people that were ambitious, let's say it that way. Have no drive. But at the time you didn't see it because you were also caught up in that, wanting to live the lap of luxury without putting in all of the work. That ain't you no more, Cap. You realize, nah. You gotta work smart, not play hard. That's what you gotta do. And you'll release that feeling of having to dominate the situation because you'll be so happy. And like I said, that forward movement, it's on pause right now. But it's only on pause for you to be able to see what's blocking you from getting to the blessings that you need. Okay? Now, to close it out, the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords in reverse. In this deck, this card is called Science. I'm going to use that to close your reading now to tell you that usually the Six of Wands speaks of, Six of Swords, I'm sorry, y'all. The Six of Swords speaks of moving to calmer waters. The Science part of this card speaks on going through things that hurt you, having to have painful separations and letting some things go out of your life that you never wanted to let go, but being able to get to a good place. This Science card is you being an alchemist. You changing these bad things in your life and seeing the good in them. Transmutation is the name of the game, Capricorn. You got this.